Hey guys, welcome back. Day 5 of my full-time reseller business. I don't know if I like my hat on me or not. We'll just go with it. All right. So, day 4 was interesting. Um, aside, didn't start out the greatest, I'll admit. I did my Amazon run in the morning like normal. Got that done. Actually, did pretty well. Got done about an hour, about 45 minutes earlier than what they projected me to be getting done. I want to reach out and thank you guys for viewing it, and for your response. I did get one comment which I appreciate from Guy Lebe 1233. I'm sorry if I that's a liar name. I'm horrible at names. He goes, "Oh yeah, you live in Utah." Yeah, I'm in California. Did you just become a reseller like a few days ago? Good for you. You are successful by just jumping in and doing it. And I gotta thank you for that. No, I've been doing reselling for about 5 years, but part time. A couple of days ago, I was thrown into full time reselling because the 9 to 5 that I had um, decide to lay off their entire customer care team, which I was part of, and put it into a company that's in Mexico instead. So it kind of forced me into this on that side. But I do want to thank you for your comment, and I mean, just in general, thank you guys for being there. Um, my channel has grown more than what I've ever thought had that it would. I didn't think anyone wanted to listen to a 40-some-year-old guy in his garage that is starting out. So I appreciate that. So what got me in disaster was my photo station. I have an overhead stand with a cell phone camera on there that I take pictures of in my inventory. Well, that stand decided to break on there. So in haste, I had to figure out how I was going to get that fixed. There was no IT department. There was no one I could call. It was all up to me. I went to Walmart, Best Buy, couldn't find anything. Walmart, I finally found something that worked, and then had to buy another stand on Amazon that arrived this morning on there. So that quick fix, that temporary fix that cost me $15, helped. I was able to get 69 active listings up yesterday on that side. So I would count that as a win. It just was a rough start. And in business, you know, when you are the owner operator doing it yourself, you just have to deal with it and take care of it. So I'm happy that I was able to get that done. So orders today are yesterday I was able to sell. I had 3 orders, 2 from my Dixie Flipper store. It was 2 CDs, and then 1 from my Dixie cards came in. Was a sports card on it. Let me see where did it say? It was a sports card. It was like I think it was like $3 plus the $1.25 that I charge for shipping on there. But I'll show you the 2 orders that I got from my regular store. One was this one. I guess it's a Native American CD right there. And that one sold for $6.39 plus it's $7.99 shipping. And the second one was, guess it's a children's choir CD that sold later that night, and that sold for $5 with the $7.99 shipping. So altogether, my orders came up to be $44.15, including the shipping added onto it on there, which brought me up to $1.08 and 93 cents negative still. So like I said, I had by the stands. That cost me about 40 bucks on that side, and then on that. So, I mean, it's not the greatest day, but it wasn't the worst day at all. I'm still working through my inventory, my old inventory, to get those delisted and relisted, and to get the stuff out that I don't need to use or haven't want to do anymore, on that side. So that's good. Now, I did want to speak to you a little bit. I know that there's been some controversy in the reselling business, or in the reselling community, on YouTube. And I know I'm not a great part of it. I mean, my channel is reasonably small compared to these two people, but I count these two people as friends, and as I've taken a lot from either one of them. One is obviously John from Flipping Ain't Easy, and James from James Halferstein, on his channel. Basically, if you haven't been, around, James was watching Kevin Commonwealth Picker video, saw that there was a comment made by someone concerning John, or John Flipping Ain't Easy. Then that same person respond acting like John, and so James was saying that John had burner accounts, and this was one of them, and he forgot to log out of that and actually respond to that with his normal Flipping Ain't Easy account. John actually says it wasn't him, that it was something to do with, because he supports TreeCat, the cross-listing platform, but now also TreeCat does AI listing, and James obviously supports Listing Ain't Easy, List Easier, excuse me, which is just an AI AI listing platform to help create listings. My opinion, and everyone has them, as much as everyone has a butthole, is why do we have to have this drama? If List Easier is better than TreeCat, well, that's going to play out in who wants to use them. Me personally, I use both. I use TreeCat mainly for their archiving in my listings, just in case eBay decides to start delisting everything. I use List Easier because I feel like they're using both, because I have tried TreeCat's AI lister. Listing Easier is just more smoother than TreeCat, which would make sense because List Easier is just concentrating on the listing, AI listing, where TreeCat is concentrating on AI listing, cross listing, and a couple other things as well. List Easier is a little more, is a little more money up front. TreeCat, you have no money taken out until you make that sale, and then they charge you at the end of the month. So I feel like these two programs can serve the same community with different sellers. Those that can have the money to force that money up front can use the List Easier if they please. Those that just simply don't can use TreeCat. But in either way, why do we have to have this conflict? I would just say this: let's cut the conflict, let's cut the drama. Let's all concentrate on what we're doing and try to do the best that we can and do what we do the best. I still consider these guys friends. John I have met a couple times. He's a great guy. James, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting with him, but from his videos and from the comments and that from YouTube, he seems like a great guy as well. So let's put this behind us. Let's just concentrate on what we need to do, what our jobs are, which is putting our stuff online, getting it out to the market, and getting people to buy. That's just simply what my opinion is. So guys, I want to thank you. I'm not going to dwell on anymore. I'm a small channel. I get this is not going to sway most likely no one, but that's just my opinion. If you have any comments or any questions, give me, you know, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you again for your support. Like, subscribe. I see that a lot of you guys are watching that aren't subscribers, so I would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Um, but other than that, you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I am not going to blog anything for Saturday and Sunday. I feel that's time for me to catch up on some things as well as some family time. So I will see you on Monday. You have a great weekend and keep up.